Hi coaches and challengers, it's Kristen Dyroff-Odell, the Naturally Nutritious Nurse, and I'm making this quick little video. I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I want to show you a little bit about how I drink my Shakeology. I drink Shakeology every day. There are so many things about it that are just awesome. It's great for my whole body nutrition, and I'm really getting everything I need all in one shake. They're delicious, there's a lot of different flavors, and I drink it every single day. So basically I have all the flavors of Shakeology here. I've got green berry. I keep my chocolate and vanilla in these canisters because I use them the most. I also have tropical strawberry vegan. I like that flavor better for strawberry. I also have regular strawberry, but I prefer the vegan. This one over here is cafe latte. And I also have chocolate vegan downstairs. I use that when I'm on the 3-day refresh. But these are all my flavors. They usually stay up here on my counter. They sometimes go up in my cabinet. And basically I change up my flavor every single day so that I don't drink the same thing. I don't like to be bored. And I always use, for the most part, I use almond milk. When I'm doing a 3-day refresh, I'll use water. When I'm making green berry, I prefer to use coconut water that day. But don't forget, if you're doing the 21-day fix and you're using almond milk or coconut water, I believe you have to count yellows for those. So just make sure you allot for that if that's how you're going to make it. But Shakeology is great with water. I don't recommend you making it with cow's milk. It's made to be creamy made with water. So when you make it with things like cow's milk, not only is it sometimes over creamy, but it also can wreak a little havoc with digestive system because it's just really not necessary to be drinking the cow's milk. So I prefer almond milk, coconut water, also cashew milk. When you're buying the coconut or almond milk, you want to look for the lower calories. This one has 30 calories per serving, no sugar added, unsweetened. You don't need the sweeteners and things like that and all the additives in it. So keep it really simple, keep it healthy. And of course, you can always use water. So basically, I make my Shakeology thinner. I don't like it very thick. So I use more liquid than it actually calls for in the bag. And you have to play with this recipe for yourself to find something that you like. But I like anywhere between 12 and 16 ounces of liquid in my blender. So here I have a Vitamix here. It was a nice gift from my husband. And basically I fill up my liquids first in here up until usually about 14 ounces. Then I add my Shakeology, my additives, my ice, and I blend. But if you like a thicker shake, you might want to go with 10 ounces of fluid. Some people like 8. I think that makes it too thick. That's my personal preference. Then as far as additives go, I add frozen fruit. I'll add all kinds of extracts and flavorings and things like that. Just be careful you're not adding a lot of extra sugar and other things to it. So sometimes for chocolate Shakeology, I'll add a little mint extract. This goes a long, long way. Like a drop or two is like all you need. Otherwise, it's too minty and yucky. You have to play around with that too so you find the recipe that works for you. I like to add instant coffee flakes. I don't like coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm actually a tea drinker. But I do like chocolate mochaccino shakes. And yes, we have our cafe latte flavor, which is really delicious. But sometimes I like to add coffee flakes to the actual chocolate Shakeology and make a real mochaccino Shakeology flavor for myself. It's one of my favorite recipes. I also love to add a little bit of butterscotch Jello pudding. Make sure it's the blue box. That's the sugar-free, fat-free Jello powder. This is a powder. I add about a tablespoon when I'm using this. The butterscotch flavor to the chocolate Shakeology. And a little bit of peanut butter. If you're using regular peanut butter, and some people also like peanut butter too, which is like a powdered peanut butter. Those 3 things together make a Shakeology flavor that tastes like Butterfingers. It's really good, like Butterfinger candy. That's another one of my favorite recipes. For green berry, I like to add frozen fruit and frozen vegetables and make a green shake. I make it with my coconut water. I usually add flaxseed and other things like that. And blend that all up. So that's sometimes when I want a green shake, and that will really keep me full for a while. Other things I love, my strawberry Shakeology flavor. The favorite thing I like to add is the cheesecake Jello powder. If you add this to strawberry Shakeology, blend in a couple of frozen strawberries. It's really, really delicious. So these are some of the things that I keep in my kitchen all the time to make my Shakeology. Got my blender, got my water, my liquids. got my Shakeology, got my additives. These are things that are always here. When people come to my home, they're really excited about it. I have a lot of friends and family who will ask me to make them a shake, and I'm always happy to oblige because that means I get one myself. I usually drink one a day, but sometimes I have a second one if I need an extra snack and I'm having a sugar craving, because it really does help me with that. So I hope I answered some of your questions, or at least showed you how I like my Shakeology. It's really important to remember that you drink it every single day, because if you skip days, you won't get the full benefit of it. Your body needs at least 4 to 5 consecutive days on Shakeology for you to really feel the benefits. Taking it once or sampling it for a day or two won't give you the full idea of exactly what it's going to do for you. So if you're going to trial Shakeology, make sure you take it for at least 5 to 7 days in a row, and you will start to feel extra energy. You will start to feel your digestive system regulating. You'll start to feel less cravings, and you'll feel fuller longer. And that's what it does for me, and that's why I love it every day. If you have questions, let me know.